Well, you may remember a principal in a high school in Texas, in Colleyville, Texas, who was fired last July for sending out a letter in the wake of the George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor murders, police murders, and just talking about structural racism, reminding the school district that it's not okay. Of course, that principal is Black. And now we're getting more details about exactly how he was ousted by the school board, because they're loud and proud about what they did. Again, this is all part of the anti-critical race theory crusade. Here he is, James Whitfield, 43, was the principal at Colleyville Heritage High School. He, in the wake of the George Floyd murder, wrote a letter to the school community declaring that systemic racism is, quote, alive and well.
And hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before I start this video, I honestly just wanted to thank all of the people that have been supporting my channel and hitting the Cash App. All that money that you guys send to me, I put it back into my videos. I'm currently working to improve the quality of my videos because, as you can see, it's just on my phone, but it's fine. It's doing what it needs to do, right? And I just wanted to support you guys for actually taking the time to watch my videos, because I honestly, like I say in almost every video, I want my people to be knowledgeable and conscious, because knowledge equals power. Knowledge is power, boo. That's all I know. Knowledge is power. Now back to this video. So this is a clip of this man. His name is James Whitfield, and he was a former principal at Colleyville Heritage High School in Texas, and he was fired. He was fired simply because he was bringing up a critical race theory issue within the school system that he noticed, being a Black principal, and he spoke about it in nice terms, you know, and all of the white administrators or whatever, the school board, decided that they were going to take his job from him. And it took about a year for them to finally decide to fire him. And I'm gonna go ahead and read something that he wrote, and I quote: "The systemic racism is alive and well, and that they needed to work together to achieve conciliation for our nation. Education is the key to stomping out ignorance, hate, and systemic racism. It's necessary to conduit to get liberty and justice for all." This is why he got fired, because he said that. And you know what? I definitely know why they fired him. They fired him because everything that he's saying here involves critical race theory. And these white administrators did not want their white students to feel like they've done anything wrong, because critical race theory has everything to do with how white folks treat Black people and how it affects our lives and how they're like privileged. Just for being white makes you have privilege. It's crazy. And honestly, I feel like they fired him because they wanted this Black principal to be a coon for them. So not to stand up for his people so he can get paid more money. I guarantee you, if he did not say this and was a coon for these white folks, he would still have his job and he would be getting paid more, even though he knows that it's not wrong to do this. But nope, I'm glad that he actually said this, because this is a true thing. Critical race theory goes on in our school systems worldwide. It happens here. And here's another thing that he said. He said, "They took my keys, they took my badge, they took my computer and treated me like some criminal." Yeah, that's interesting. They definitely did treat you like a criminal. They took your job from you. It went on the news as if he killed somebody. And these white folks do not want these Black children to be educated about these things. I guarantee you that this information is not even going to be on the internet later on. It's ridiculous. And there are some coons for these white folks. They're like, oh yeah, hey man, my best friend, man. You're that guy. Speaking to a white man. knowing all the things that they've done. And you know what's funny? You know how the wealth is always circulating in the white community, but when it comes to black communities, what does it look like? You have homeless people, you have trash everywhere, you have abandoned buildings, abandoned corner stores, and everything. And none of that wealth is being circulated in the black community. Why? Because some of these wealthy white people, they decide to be with someone that's colored, but none of the money gets put into the community. They're like, okay, I just want to try this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go right back to the white person that I was with in the beginning and circulate that with my people so we don't have to deal with this. They know how the black communities are. They know how there's trash everywhere. Do we have any like clubs that pick up trash or anything in the black community? I mean, rarely, but this is it's crazy. This black man was fired because he brought up critical race theory. And these people did it. The first thing that came to mind, because they did not want these black children to know this. They don't want us to be educated. It's just like slavery. These slave masters had to make sure that their slaves were not educated because they knew that knowledge is power. If you learn another language, you can elevate, you can exceed in life, you can get farther in life because you know more. That's the same thing with this. They want to keep younger generations out of the loop and keep the black communities looking the way they are. And they know that we've come from royalty, but now they got all the power, and this is on the news this morning, you know, and this is a recent thing. It's now this man has nothing just for saying a small little paragraph, not even a full paragraph, 2 sentences, because he wanted change within his school. But they're not gonna let that happen. Nope. They're gonna take all the power that he has within that school principal. Man, oh man. Anyway, hopefully this video came to use to you. Hit the Cashapp if you want to support my channel. Also, I make jewelry. I will have my email and Cashapp in the description box down below. So please hit those, and please like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get the next video. And stay tuned for the next one.